Hi friends. So I'm back with the Strongest Families Institute, Parents Empowering Kids. So we finished our 12 sessions and then they booked a follow-up call for a month later just to kind of check in and see how things were going. And things were going well, but there was definitely some things we were having challenges with. So as we went through kind of like how we're using this now, which let's be honest, it slipped for sure. It's summer. But one of the things I was really having a hard time with was like ignoring the whining and complaining. And so we actually went back and spent quite a bit of time talking about session number 3. So going back and just remembering that we've already covered this, there's great strategies. The one that I was forgetting about was that 2 responses and that's it. My kids ask me something, I give them my answer. They ask me again, I say, yeah, we've talked about that. I'm done having this conversation. Here's the plan. So I'm just going to do a review for you and for me about ignore whining and complaining. I also have this video on session, it was my session 3 one. So you could always go back there, but I feel like I understand these more. So going back through them is really helpful. So big idea, children act up and misbehave to get attention, not surprising. And one of the things that they said was that some parents may yell, hit, swear, give in to their child's demands, or say things that they regret later. Yes, I regret yelling later or giving in to demands, because sometimes I'll just be like, it's easier to do this. And then I remember it's not easier. It makes it harder down the road. What can be done? The one that really gets me is when Maverick says rude or hurtful things. When he's mad, when he's not getting his own way. So that's the one that's really been standing out for me in the last little while. So the reasons we want to ignore whining and complaining: to prevent yourself from reacting and drawing attention to their behavior, to help you to keep calm and prevent you to giving in, and to stay in control. It's also teaching your kid what you expect. So we had talked about expected versus unexpected as well. So the main things to do, again, it's like these just slipped out of my mind and I couldn't remember them anymore. So this is a really good recap. Stay calm by changing your thoughts. Why is your kid acting this way? Are they hungry? Are they angry? Are they lonely? Are they tired? That's that HALT acronym. Are they not feeling well? Do they have to poop? Like, there's a million things. What is going on? Thinking about it from their perspective. Second thing, ignore whining and complaining. Do not react. Do not give in. Ignore all whining and complaining. How many people are good at that? Not me. But stick with what you're saying and don't give in. 3, walk away to stay in control. Recently we had a time where I actually locked Mav out of my bedroom so that I could be by myself to kind of manage what's been going on. Again, that doesn't happen super often, but I respond more than 2 times and I need to stop doing that. I did really focus on behaviors that should not be ignored. So some of the ones not to ignore: if they're fighting or hurting others or damaging things. For us, that's now at the stage where those things are a cool down. Also need to be consistent with that. The other one for us is does not listen to you or does not follow rules that you have in place. And so for us, that's a warning. You have 10 seconds, Maverick, to get back in control, to do blah, blah, blah. And usually like it'll be a warning first and then the 10 seconds being like the reminder that a cool down is the next thing. So here's what I did. I took, this was my original tryout page. Oh, it's backwards. Hopefully it's not in real life. I don't know. Anyways, this is our original tryout sheet from back in the day. So I really read back through this and like started writing all over it. And I'm going to read a little bit of this to you. So, number 1, I answer 1 time. No, I can explain my answer. Second response, I'm done talking about this. This is what it is. So the big tip on there is change negative thoughts to positive thoughts to stay calm. Walk away and ignore all complaining and whining and do not give in. So I decided to change this a little bit. And instead of doing a number of different ones, I'm focusing on 1 a week because we're going to have another follow-up. They decided they'd like to talk to us a few more times because, oh, we're doing such a great job. So for the first week, I was focusing on, is he doing the expected? What I can do is change my thoughts. So thinking about halt, which is the hungry, angry, lonely, tired. What is going on for him? Reminding him of expectations, statements like when and then. Even a comment like, I'm going to ignore all whining and complaining. I'm here when you're ready to talk in a kind voice. Also remembering to use our sticker reward sheet. We have been continuing to use that, maybe not as consistently. So that first week, I really wanted to focus on, is he doing the expected? Those things like getting dressed, brushing teeth, coming to the table, end of screen time, and talking about those things together, getting a sticker when he does those. Also, the problem solving in a kind voice, because we've, again, spent a lot of time together. Problem solving is hard. This week, I'm focusing on rude or mean comments. So Maverick is known for saying shut up, and he's known for name calling when he's not getting his way. So this time I'm going to be thinking, or this week I'm really going to be thinking about, again, changing my thoughts. Why is this happening? Is he hungry? Is he lonely? Do we need a cuddle? He likes to recharge his batteries with a cuddle. Ignoring it, reminding him once and walking away. Just those consistent things. I am also thinking about the next one for next week, just being about negative self-talk. So he's often doing things like, well, this is boring, even before I try something, or I hate, or growling. So those kind of other behaviors that we see. So, I mean, yes, we had a lot of success with Strongest Families, but the reality is that this has to be a constantly consistent thing. And we need to continue problem solving, especially now that we know school is going back in. Anyways, hope you're having a good day.